Alright, good evening. This is EXO Academy training day, week 1, day 3. Or day 2, I'm sorry. Day 3 is tomorrow. And right now, in the chats with Jackie Tran, my coach.
Hello, hello. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, he's gonna be giving me a few pointers about, my Elite gameplay and just overall general stuff on ways to improve in Tekken. So
Yeah, I'm honored to be chosen as your coach for this upcoming wave here for Combo Breaker. Combo Breaker is a very big tournament. It's going to be the first master event in America for the World Tour, so should be pretty exciting. I know we've both been to Combo Breaker before, so you know, lots of people are going to be there. Internationals are going to be there. You know, so should be a big turnout for Tekken, and should be a good tournament. And hopefully within this next 4 weeks coming up before the tournament that we can get you prepared to do your best. Yeah, they're a Combo Breaker in Chicago, so.
yeah, definitely. I'm excited to go again. I didn't go last year because of it just didn't fit right within my schedule, but now this year I can. Fits perfectly right into my schedule, so I'm excited.
Okay, so maybe one of the things I've heard that you wanted to work on was maybe your decision making. Is that correct? Or
Yeah. Referencing back to that Level Up Expo match that I had with Blood Talon, I'll use it as an example, was one of the rounds I had hit him with my Rage Drive to confirm, and as soon as I knew I hit it, lately I have been working on converting from Rage Drive into up forward 3 and then 4, and changed it to down forward 1 into misstep back 2 and all that stuff. And what had happened was that at that moment, I had down forward 1 and up forward 3 like fused together, so I ended up up forward 1ing, and that was that scarred me. But yeah,
that's okay. It just you know, two different combos kind of merged together, and you did, you know, kind of mix them together. It happens, but maybe in a situation like that, you might just want to go with the easier one, or the one that you're more comfortable doing. In that situation, I guess you were working on a new combo, and it's slightly different than the one you were doing before. So. Yeah, that's just a you know, something that you have to work on by practicing. You know, it's something that's gonna happen when you're learning new combos. You know.
Yeah. So what would you about decision making? What advice do you have for me on that?
Just in that specific situation, yeah, sometimes you might just want to go for the easiest combo possible, you know. So try not to think about the harder combo, the combo that you might go for normally. You know, go for the combo that's the easiest combo that you can think of, since in that moment all you needed to do was just hit him and finish the combo to kill him, right? So that at that moment you were probably just thinking a little bit too ahead, or you know,
yeah,
focusing on more than just the simple combo at the time.
And then
but
just
it's never wrong to go for harder combos. You know, that's what practice and going to your locals and stuff like that is for. Or else you won't be able to do that stuff in tournament. But at that particular moment, you know, against Blood Talon and on stage, you know, in a tournament that size, yeah, you just want to go for the easiest combo that you can convert. And sometimes it might not be as much damage as the other option or another combo, but at least you know you can do it, and you are going to increase your percentages of winning by doing that combo instead. Because you can end up just hitting him after that and still finishing him off, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah, I thought you played well against him. Blood Talon's a very strong player. You know, you do have some Harlong practice, but
Yeah, definitely.
when Tekken is a game where you can have one character and you have two different people playing them completely different.
Yeah, definitely. I noticed in that match in particular, he was. I usually play against, Erwin, which is a friend of mine, here, and he plays Hwarang, but the way that he plays Hwarang is a little bit more aggressive, and he does his best to whiff punish with back 3 and abuse his power crush move that goes straight into spiral. But for him, I noticed that the whole match he didn't do any of that whatsoever. He played rather, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. He was patient and just methodical about everything.
Yeah.
So
he was giving you more respect than you thought he would.
Yeah. I was surprised because playing some Hwarang players, I thought they would. I wouldn't say that they're all the same, but I thought they would I played against Speed Kicks as well back in Evo Japan a year ago too, and I played his Hwarang, and I'd say that Speed Kicks and my friend Erwin were more similar than Erwin and Blood Talon. So it was quite a different experience, but I was surprised, honestly, with how well I fared up against him.
Yeah, he has his own style. Maybe a little different than Speed Kicks and Erwin, like you said. But I think if you guys played again, or tournament format, it's hard to download somebody. It's only 2 out of 3 games sometimes. So, which we'll work on that too, because Common Breaker's coming up. I got some high expectations for you, but you gotta take it one match at a time.
Yeah.
It's good to break down each game one at a time and go into the game prepared as best you can before you play the game, and take what you can after the match, whether it's a win or a loss.
Mhm.
Move on, because the tournaments are long and they're hard, and each player that the further you make it, the harder the players are going to be. You've already experienced that. You've been to Evo Japan and Evo and a lot of other big tournaments.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. What's that?
What driving your car, EJ?
Yeah.
Now where's the cord for this thing?
Oh, it's right here.
Are you using it?
No, here you go. Alright. Sorry about that. Continue. Alrighty, so you were talking about, the expectations in matches and what you will do to help me prep for playing in a tournament.
Yeah. So you have a notebook, so I think going into a match, it's good to have maybe your top 5 or 10 moves that you want to use, and then maybe the frame down on all those moves, and you're also gonna, moves that are, you understand the frame down as far as what's safe and not safe, right?
Yes.
So, something's -9 frames. It's technically safe, but you're at a disadvantage. Whereas, -10 or higher can be punished with a jab or anything slower. So, you can narrow that range down to -10 to maybe -15 frames.
Mhm.
So, some characters might not have 11 frame punish, but Lee has a 10 frame punish.
Yeah.
Probably also has a 12 frame punish, a 13, a 14, and a 15. So, you want to have those certain moves ready, which will help you with your decision making. In certain moments. So, for instance, at 10 frames, I believe 1-2-4 is your most.
Yeah, 1-2-4. Actually, if I can land it, Acid Rain.
1-3-3.
Yeah, 1-3-3-3 into up back 3, because the cartwheel's guaranteed after.
Yeah. So if you can get either one of those, so that's an example of what we were talking about earlier. 1-2-4 would be easier to do, and
Mhm.
1-3 is a little harder to do, but it's more damage, right? So
Mhm.
I think for now you should just be maybe trying doing 1-2-4 until you can get that 1-3-3 consistently. Because
Mhm.
you might not want to. You might want to go for the acid rain, and you know that's a lot of missed damage if you don't hit it. Whereas 1-2-4,
It's
it's a lot
guaranteed.
easier. You know,
Mhm.
yeah. You take advantage after that. And then you can. So you have 10 frame punish there, and you can work your way up to 15. 15 is like much for most characters, you know. So
Mhm.
you know whether it be you can uppercut them down for 2, or you can hop kick them up for 4. And let's see here. So in this instance, Horong, you know, going into the matchup, you can look at Blood Talon as a player and Horong as a character on paper, and you know what moves is he going to be doing in his top 10 moves, and also what are some of these moves that I can punish, and what are my punishes I'm going to be doing with voiding moves, you know, 10 frames all the way up to 15 frames and so forth, you know.
Mhm.
And also, you know, Tekken it's a combination of a player and a character, so you know, it could be that you're more comfortable in the matchup with Horror, but Blood Talon, him as a person and his playstyle, you might not have been comfortable with. So, you know, that might have thrown you off there. You know, so sometimes it could be the player, sometimes it could be the character, but you know, you've seen that in this game, any character can win. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, I wish there was like a online practice mode, but
Yeah, that would have been really sick. Yeah.
You ready to play some?
Yeah, definitely. Is this gonna be like part of our like first to 10, or is it just gonna be just matches to kind of just
we can just play until whenever you're ready, or maybe if we need to stop, we can. But we can play a couple and see how it goes.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I think would be cool is if we could just run maybe like a practice tournament set, so a best of 3, and then
Sure.
do a little bit of a analysis from there, and then after that, I could see if I could tweak my gameplay, and then we could do our first to 10.
Okay.
All right. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
I'm ready to.
All right, come at me.
All right. I'm gonna do my best. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear a lot of my clicking from my pad, probably.
Yeah, you get one of those mechanical pads?
I made my D-pad buttons like individual buttons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So it helps me with my precision. Because
you know, do that with my controller.
yeah, it's surprisingly a lot easier than I thought, because working at GameWorks, I had to disassemble a PS4 controller to see what's wrong with it, and it's a lot less complicated than I thought it was. So yeah, they feel super nice. It's helped me a lot, especially with my like when I was practicing Korean backdashing, it helped me a lot with that.
Yeah, because you can hear it almost. I feel that.
Yeah. Hey! Sorry, I sneezed.
God bless you.
Thanks. What is your goal going to be for Combo Breaker, Tran?
I'm sorry?
What's your goal going to be for Combo Breaker?
My goal for Combo Breaker is to win the tournament.
Yeah.
But short term, you know, I like to make it out of my pool. You know, make it out of my pool, and then connections kind of wobbly a little bit.
Yeah, I'm on wired. I don't know what's going on. Ooh. Oh no. Ooh. Oh man.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh no. Oh nice.
Round 3.
Yeah, I know the connection's kind of off there now, but I think in that situation you had to go in with the time running low.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you think about it, even if you do hit me, it's going to take you about 3 or 4 seconds to kill me, you know?
Uh-oh.
Freeze the clock for a second.
No!
Alright, I think it's the... Just turn the lobby for a second. Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, it could be something. Yeah, it could be on my end for a second, so give me a second.
Okay.
See if I can clear out. Or... Okay, let's try it again.
Alright. Readying up.
Yeah, so, I know the connection was kind of wonky there, but the round, the second round where time ran out, I timed you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, yeah, so even if you wanted to kill me there, it's still gonna take you like 2-3 seconds to do it.
Yeah.
So, in my mind, you know, I think you should have to kind of go in more when the time gets down to like 6 or 5 seconds.
Okay.
Because I had a life lead,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, a player most of the time is just gonna try to run away or back up if they have the life lead when the time runs out. So
Yeah.
at that point, you're gonna have to try to at least hit him or go for something there, since it's gonna take you a couple seconds to kill him if you hit him anyway.
Okay.
Round 1.
Well, this looks a lot better. Okay, this feels a lot better.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice.
Time getting low.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's on counter hit, huh? Oh.
Round 4. Fight.
Nah.
Yeah, you maybe could have got a better wall combo there.
Oh, yeah. I like, I kind of blanked out and I didn't realize I was already at the wall.
So, when you get somebody at the wall, you should maybe have two situations for
Mhm.
combos, I guess. You know, one is max damage,
Mhm.
and one might be a combo that's not as max damage, but leaves you with, you know, a good Oki setup or
Mhm.
maybe a potential reset. So, depending on the life totals, if you have life lead or not, or you're close to rage, you might want to think about certain things like that too. So,
Mhm.
certain players will not do a combo as strong to put a player in rage to keep them outside of rage. Does that make sense? So
Oh.
say you're, yeah. So you know, rage is 25% health, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So say you had 70% health when I start a combo, right? And
Uh-huh.
I had a combo potentially doing 50%, right?
Yeah.
50% would leave you at 20%, which would leave you in rage, right?
Yeah.
But instead, I could do a combo that's 44% or something like that, right? Or whatever less than rage would be, right?
Mhm.
And that way, the next time I hit you,
It's guaranteed.
you won't even be in rage. You won't even be in rage next time I hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might just be dead.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
and I don't have to deal with any of the rage art or rage drive or any of those situations, you know, sometimes.
Okay.
It really started in Tekken 6 where rage started, so where you just, you know, you didn't get a rage art, but you know, you did more health or you did more damage when you were in rage, right? So
Yeah.
players would just kind of go around a little bit. So. But sometimes it might be better just to go for the damage and then hope for to deal with the rage. But you know,
Mhm.
characters do a lot of damage though whenever they're in rage, you know. Okay. I think in the matchup with Jack, he's a very defensive character. He limits
Yeah.
you on some of your moves you could do, so you really can't do. Instead of the top 10 move list, you might only be able to do like 5 or
Yeah.
7 of those moves. You know? So, the moves that you could be punishing with Jack is the uppercut, right? So the uppercut is, you know, you could punish that with 1-2-4 or 1-3-3. You know, your acid rain.
Mhm.
Or
Wait, how much? How
right now,
punishable
you
is
could
it?
do,
Your uppercut?
It's 15.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 14. 14 frames, minus 14.
Okay.
So, you know, if you were like Brian, you could launch it with jet upper, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's 14 frame launcher.
Mhm.
So you just have to go with your options of what you have with your character, depending on how fast you can react. Because the uppercut is kind of hard to punish sometimes if you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
But worst case, if you're late, you could go for a 10 frame or a 12 frame punish.
Yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, if you're ready, then you should be able to get, you know, a 13 or 14 frame punish. So with Lee,
Mhm.
if you look at your frames,
Yeah. I know that
yeah,
my
back 1-1-2, right?
back 1-1-2, yeah, and then
That's a knockdown.
yeah, and then another 14 frame would would be a forward 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, so if they're by the wall. So say I do an uppercut and my back's to the wall, you could do that.
Mhm.
And you would wall splat and do a combo, right? So
Mhm.
so this is just you can do, say you could do me, right? So you're doing Jackie Tran and your notes, Jack 7, right? And you can kind of just make some little notes of what we just went over with that. So that, you know, the uppercut is minus 14.
Mhm.
You can do these punishes with that. So you can punish anything 14 or faster, right?
Okay. And then another question. I tried punishing your crouch. I don't know what it is, like crouch down one or something like that.
So Jack has two versions, right? He has down back one,
Yeah.
and he has full crouch down back one. Full crouch down back one is the one I'm probably doing the most, and it's safe actually.
Oh, is that why I couldn't punish it with my 10 frame
right.
while rising? Oh.
Yeah. So regular
Okay.
down back one is minus 12, so you should be able to punish that.
Oh, but since you were in full crouch.
Yeah, the full crouch one is safe. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's just something kind of special with Jack. That, you know, you have to be crouching to do it. So. But you can tell the difference.
Yeah, yeah.
The other, you know, regular down back one goes forward a little bit and he makes a little noise. But,
Yeah.
But you could still kind of deal with both of them the same. Besides blocking it, you know, you could sidestep it or jump it.
What's his weak side? Because I tried sidestepping
Jack's
left
weak.
and I think I still got hit by it when I sidestepped left.
Yeah, you should sidestep left. Most moves you can actually sidestep the jackhammer 4-for-1 both ways.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's not easy. You know.
You have to like.
My level, I'm playing on my level. I'm gonna like try to make sure that I'm really deep in your face, or you know, make sure you're not sidestepping before I do it.
Yeah.
But if I was doing it just like constantly, then you would just have to.
Then you would yeah.
Or just read it, and you could either sidewalk it or sidestep it. Yeah. Punish it. So like a move like that, you kind of want to just neutral guard, and then maybe look for a moment where you can sidestep it. And then if, worst case, if I don't let you sidestep it, you're gonna block it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was doing that. Yeah, pretty much uppercut was the only move that you could punish I was doing. Down back one. And then you also want to use certain moves against me to kind of check me, to like make sure I'm not abusing stuff on you or overwhelming you with stuff. So like down for one, very good. It gets kind of stops me from doing the full crouch stuff.
Mhm.
And mixing you up. And you know, you can follow up down for one with a jab or another down for one. It's kind of also hard for me to deal with. So.
Okay.
Jack's a little different because he doesn't have a standard jab. Most characters have a 10 frame jab, but Jack's is slow, you know?
Oh, so does he have any 10 frame punishes at all?
He does have a 10 frame move. He does have, it's forward and right punch, or forward 2.
Forward 2?
You know, yeah, it's a little.
Is it the elbow? Oh, on counter hit, and you could get like
the. Yeah, I get the free follow up on counter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's basically.
That was also kind of hard to punish, but it's fat. That's my 10 frame move, but it's also minus 12.
Oh, okay. Is it a high as well, so you could duck it too, right?
Yeah, it's also high. Yeah.
And that's his only 10 framer?
Yep. Yep. Old slow robot. But most of the characters in the game, you know, you can just jab.
Yeah, yeah.
Do 1-2, you should be fine.
Yeah. It pushes you back a little bit though, so wouldn't that make it kind of hard to punish it? Or am I?
I
Yeah.
mean, that's kind of Jack's game a little bit. He has pushback on a lot of his moves, so
Mhm.
you know, he's trying to keep you away, and doesn't make it makes it harder to punish him. So
Mm.
one thing I want to ask. Yeah, more magic force. You need more magic force.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you hit me more than once.
Yeah, and
Just try to keep that into one of your top 5 or 10 moves.
Mhm.
Especially against Jack, it stops me from running in and trying to elbow you and stuff like that. It mix you up.
Okay.
Alright, you ready to play a couple more?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Boom. Different character. Just whenever attack.
Yeah. I'd like more character matchup knowledge, so that's one thing that I'd want to work on too.
Of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Lee Chao.
Hit some Paul.
Oh, yeah. I saw you some other day and you were at Jimmy's house and you were playing Paul against them in their rotation stuff going on.
Yeah, I like Paul.
How frequent do you head over there now that you live?
I've been over there. I've been over there once since we've been here.
Okay.
I think we had, you know, Level Up Expo, Northwest Majors. They didn't have a session.
Oh, okay.
Because of that, so we'll probably have them coming up soon.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's also a dojo event coming up this weekend also.
Nice. Where at?
No tournaments. It's in the area, Fremont area.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's kind of like maybe like 30, 45 minutes.
Fight.
Oh, this connection's way better now.
Time up. Round 2. Fight.
Oh no. Ooh. Oh, the wall.
Round 3.
Yep, gotta be aware of your surroundings.
Oh wow. Oh, what?
Perfect. Final round. Fight.
Nice. No.
That has been working lately. I don't know why.
Oh, we'll work on that.
Oh no. Oh,
KO.
Oh, that time's running out again.
yeah.
You lose.
Good. You did. Okay. Yeah, so you have to work on approaching the wall and doing your wall combo.
Yeah.
Try to make it more
Ready for
consistent.
the next battle.
Maybe you're trying it, you're starting it too late, or
Maybe, yeah, maybe I'm running up too late, yeah.
yeah, maybe just don't be afraid to run up and do it. Yeah, or try to do it. Sometimes they might hit the wall a little too low, so you might not be able to get the down for once.
So I might as well just
Go
keep
for
it
it.
easy then, cause
Yeah,
the
just go for the rest of it.
yeah,
Or go for a different wall combo. You know?
yeah, I'll probably
Sacrifice the damage, that down for 1 damage.
yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get set up at the wall, but
Yeah, sometimes you might not get a clean wall hit, or they might be too far for you to run up and hit it.
whoa.
Nice punish.
Ah, no!
Round 2. Fight.
Oh man. Ow.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh. I'm dead. Oh.
KO.
Yeah, that was kind of a bait there, because then it was plus a block.
Wait, which one was that? The
The overhead I just did on you, and then you did R4,
yeah.
and then I punished it. Yeah, it's like a little setup by the wall there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Couple things.
Mhm.
Yeah, like so in that situation, I kind of knew you were gonna react there with the R4.
Mhm.
So sometimes it might be better just not doing anything there.
Okay.
Like no button there. Yeah. With Paul. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I did that was unsafe. Death Fist. So Death Fist is actually pretty hard to punish also.
Is it 13?
Uh,
Is it minus 13?
no, it's 14. It's 14.
Oh, okay. So I might have
But
been able to.
It has pushback on it. It has pushback on it also.
Yeah.
So like the only time you might be able to punish it is if you blocked it when your back's to the wall and it didn't push you back.
Yeah.
And he was right in your face like that, you know. Then you can launch it, you know, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think moves that might reach back. I think back 1+2 might be your best.
And then
Back
forward
1+2 might
2-1.
be your best. Yeah, 4-2-1 is your best punish. Both of your best punishes for Death Fist.
Mhm.
And the other low I was doing, I think it was quarter circle forward 3.
Quarter circle forward
I
3.
think-
Which one is that one?
Yeah, it's a little low sweep I was doing on you.
Oh, that one. That one. Yeah. I punished it
Yeah.
a little bit. How minus is that on block though?
I think it's 13. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. Like Lee doesn't really have.
I think you get wall rising 3/3.
3-3, yeah, because it's a 10 framer, and then just anything else that he has during wall rising isn't really like optimal damage.
Yeah, unless it's wall rising 2/3 or.
Yeah, I think that one's a 14 frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you'll
14.
get that there.
Yeah, it's a 14
Yeah.
frame startup.
Alright, yeah, those are the only 2 moves that I saw that you can really punish, but I was whip punishing a little bit, so yeah.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to hit me or you need to catch up in life, try not to want to throw out moves as much or fish for moves as much, and try to hit throw out moves more when I'm in range or hit confirm a little bit more.
Mhm.
And try to use your movement more to help you with the whip punishing. So, backdashing might be something that you're comfortable with, but you might need to also work on dealing with other players backdashing on you.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah,
for
yeah.
instance, me, like for instance, on me, like I like to backdash a lot, and I'm a pretty defensive player, so maybe some advice on to how to deal with that. Some players like to dash, or like dash blocking to counter the backdash a little bit. So
Mhm.
if you're having trouble opening up a player or a player like me that has good defense, sometimes you have to use your movement to open them up. You know, like there's just a couple instances where you sidestepped and you down 4-2'd me, you know, just a situation like that. Or,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, more than just backdashing when you want to get away from somebody. You know, you can dash in on somebody and then sidestep, or you can dash in on somebody and backdash, or you can dash in on somebody and block. You know,
Yeah.
kind of gives you more options than just going back. You know, gives you options going forward and also answers other players going back on you. You know. Because players are going back or they're trying to get you to throw out a move so they can whip punish you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So try not to give players as many opportunities to do that, and you can still play somewhat safe, or you know, there might be certain ranges you like to stay in with Lee, depending on what move you're trying to do, right? And certain moves aren't gonna work unless you're close enough.
Mhm.
You know, or far away enough, you know. So.
Okay, okay.
Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, you wanna try a couple more?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And then, yeah, we don't have to go too much because we still have, you know, next week for your session, and I know you said you're streaming tonight, so.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be out too late.
Yeah. I know you got all kinds of stuff going on here otherwise, so. We'll play more with Paul.
Okay.
I think Paul's like Jack, but a little more of a regular character, so
Get ready for the next battle.
he has fundamentals and a little bit of everything, so. God bless you.
Thanks. It's allergy season here.
guys have a fight night on Tuesday?
Yeah, we did. I didn't play for too long. I only really got to play against 2 people, but I got footage of it.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay. We'll check that out next week.
Round
Maybe,
one. Fight.
covering your blood talent match.
So to sidestep Paul, what do you use? Sidestep right?
Yeah, sidestep right generally.
Okay.
Because I have this move and death fist for both right punches. Yeah, that was good. Using your movement to keep me against the wall. Nice. You know I had to go over there, huh?
Yeah. Oh.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh wow. No.
Round 4. Fight.
Mm.
Nice.
Final round.
Season 2?
Yeah. Oh. Ow.
Hey, you really good that match, because a lot of the rounds went to time.
Yeah.
So. You know, players are either gonna act 2 ways when it gets down to like 10 seconds. They're either gonna tighten up, play really solid, or they're gonna go crazy, right?
Yeah.
Ready for the next battle.
And then depending on who got the life lead or not, but you know, some good players will, if the life lead is close, if it's down to 1 hit, they'll wait till the last second and then go for something.
Mhm.
I think he launched me like 1 time when it was off axis.
Yeah.
Combo missed. So you just have to maybe go for a different combo. Or you recognize that the combo is gonna miss or
Mhm.
Fight.
maybe off axis. Nice. you go.
Oh, that was detrimental. Oh, that was wild.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, I could. Ah!
Ah,
Round 3. Fight.
black.
Oh, well. I didn't mean to do that.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Oh. Oh. Oh, no, no!
KO.
Oh,
Final round. Fight.
oh, nice, nice, nice.
You win.
Okay. Good, good. So you started incorporating some things we were talking about,
Mm-hmm.
dashing. So you understand like how that could be used to your benefit, or how it could deal with some other things that your opponent could be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I think you're getting calls a little bit. So, alright, so a couple things that you could maybe work on in training mode until we meet again next week.
Mhm.
work on the wall combo. So,
Yeah.
You know, in practice mode, you can you can set the position to like close to the wall, or you can pick a stage that is kind of small and you can do a combo into the wall.
Mhm.
So being able to recognize where the wall is at is not easy, but if you could just cut your combo short before the wall's there and get that damage in at the wall, instead of trying to like fish for where the wall is and then maybe run up and get the best damage you can. Instead, just try to be more prepared for the wall. Because I think Lee has some enders that, you know, wall splat pretty high or wall carry pretty far.
Yeah.
You know? So, and then we talked about, you know, you're probably gonna have 2 different wall combos you're gonna be doing depending on the situation, right?
Mhm.
If you want to do the most damage, or
Yeah, max damage
you
or
might wanna
setup.
or you might want to sacrifice a little bit of damage for maybe a better Oki setup or
Mhm.
a reset situation, or you want to keep them in the wall, so you might not do your max damage wall combo because they might be able to get out after that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we can call it maybe in map awareness or wall awareness, just working on the wall combo and when you're gonna get there, and maybe if you could make it easier for yourself to get the wall combo. So maybe if you can, even if you have to sacrifice some damage, but you know, just get up to the wall
Yeah.
quicker or higher or faster. You know, that way you have more time to run up and hit the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, you might not get that down for 1 or that whole wall combo in there, so it might be a situation.
Figure out something else.
Run up and you can
Okay.
only, you just get something a little less, or get something. As long as you're getting something, though, that's the key.
Mhm.
So just maximizing your walls and the wall damage, and then we started to do some of the moves that we talked about more. So like Magic 4 is very important for you.
Yeah.
Not every character has that, you know. Like I don't have that move.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had that move, it'd be cool. I'd be you know, the whole time, you know. So you have that move, and then you know, you also down for 1, and then you're also, you know, sidestepping more to deal with oppressive stuff instead of trying to deal with the heads on, and sometimes that could be hard too. So. Yeah, spacing, work on spacing a little bit and movement, and maybe learn ranges. So talk a little bit about ranges. So range 0, I would say, is, you know, you're in somebody's face pretty much, and range 1 is, you know, maybe 1 backdash or 1 step outside of that. You know, so if somebody says, "Oh, I was, you know, at range 1 or range 0," or
So range 1 would be like where? Like jab distance or?
yeah, maybe like a step or 2 outside of range 0. So say you backdash 1 time from being up close to somebody, that could be range 1, right?
Mhm.
And if you backdash again, it'd be range 2,
Mhm.
and so forth. So like my character Jack, for instance, I like fighting at range 2, range 3 most of the time.
Mhm.
You know, my limbs are very long, I'm slow, you know. So Jack's weakness might be range 1, range 0. A lot of characters like to find him that way, you know, close, because he doesn't have too many tools to create that space. But if he can create that space, then you know he's gonna be more comfortable, you know. So. And I think with your character Lee, he fights well at range